in the game.
Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Georgia Bulldogs will get the first crack on offense today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk, and one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And now a 3rd down of the opening drive of this championship game. They pick up the first on the ground. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss, and it sets up a 4th down.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. So the Gators offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nowhere to run. Allen for no gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? As the first down is still going. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Snags a quick throw. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They keep him guessing with a run. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, the score remains the same.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big games, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. 0 running back. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Dump off, caught by the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. The Dogs will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They need something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. They bring it down. The drive has now reached the 35. And that's the fullback making a catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks, play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Getting set for the 2nd quarter here, both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Picks up the first, looking for more. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
What a nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. He's wide open. Look out. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
But this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown. They'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short game.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. The quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Turns it loose downfield. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring it down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The Gators are in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Caught near the goal line. They'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds his man. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, that quarterback seemed to be back there forever waiting to find somebody open. He should have just thrown it away or just taken off. Instead, waiting all that time allows the defense to get to him. They come up with a sack.
Looking for his big tight end. Up over the middle. It's Barber. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes a quick grab. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed.
And the Bulldogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Back to pass. It's Powell. Moves out of the pocket. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz when that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Chris, I just wonder how many times can this defense keep making plays to keep this team in this football game. They're just not getting a lot of help from their own offense. A nice job, again, stepping up on this third down. Interesting call here on fourth down to see if they'll get a chance to make another play to give their own offense good field position.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Barber. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Dogs will have to kick it away. And that punt will just bounce away from the return man out of bounds, so no return. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll hand it off.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
They mix it up with a run. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Can they keep this drive going? Try to convert on 3rd down now. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Convert here on 3rd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Powell. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
When the defense gets these guys to 3rd down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They'll try the ground game here. Powers through. That's a nice play. It'll set them up 1st down now at the 12.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Running back has it on the screen now. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
21, Georgia, 6.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
On 1st down, it's play action. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Leaning on the run game here late. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield will get the football. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. And he picks up the first down before they get it with the ground.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Play fake. Looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. But there's a flag down. He might get another shot at this. It's a costly penalty for the special teams. The offense coming back on the field. You just can't make contact with a kicker like that. The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Wow, what a tremendous